Welcome to the spoken tutorial on creating a 2D graphical plot. In this tutorial, we will learn to open a Grace project, change the line style and width, change symbol properties, change the color of the line, adjust global limits, change axis text and draw grid, and add title to the plot. To record this tutorial, I am using Ubuntu Linux 16.04 OS, Grace version 5.1.25 and gedit text editor 3.18.3. To follow this tutorial, learners should be familiar with the Grace interface. For the prerequisite tutorials, please visit this website. A Grace project file required for this tutorial is provided in the code files link. Let us go to the desktop. I have saved the Grace project file on my desktop directory as line.agr. Let us open Grace. Press the Windows key on keyboard. Type Grace in the search form and press Enter to open Grace. Go to File, Open to open a Grace project. In the Open Project window, change directory to Desktop. Notice the file line.agr in the selection box. Select this file and click on OK to open the project. You may get an error message on fonts. Please close the alert pop-up dialog box. We can see a graph representing the data. X and Y limits on the graph have changed from 0 to 10. Place the cursor on the line and double-click to open Grace Set Appearance window. I will close this dialog box by clicking on the Close button. This option can also be opened using the menu bar. Next, open the Set Appearance window. Go to Plot menu and select Set Appearance. I will drag the Set Appearance window for better view. Since only a single dataset is loaded, it is highlighted in the Select Set text box. Look at the various settings in the Main tab. By default, a solid line plot appears in the graph. This style can be changed under the Line Properties section. To change the style of a line, click on the Style drop-down. Select the dotted line option. Click on the Apply button. Notice that solid line has changed to dotted line. Click on the black triangles to increase or decrease the width. Click on the Apply button. We can change the color of the line by selecting Color menu. I will choose red color. Click on the Apply button and observe the changes in the graph. Next, let's add symbols. Under Symbol Properties option, go to Type and click on the drop-down. Select the desired symbol shape. I will select Circle. To adjust the size of the symbol, use the Size slider. I will drag the symbol size slider to 40. Next, click on the Apply button. Data points are represented as circles on the line. Now, click on Symbols tab to change symbol properties. Under Symbol Fill, click on Pattern drop-down. Select the solid pattern picture to get filled symbol. Click on the Apply button. If the data points are closely spaced, We can skip specified symbols for clarity. Click on the arrow triangle of symbol skip as required. Click on Close to exit the Grades Set Appearance window. Now we will fine adjust global limits. Go to Plot and select Axis Properties to open Grades Axis dialog box. In the Edit drop-down, choose X-axis. Select Start and Stop of the X-axis limits to be displayed as -1 to 10. Click on the Apply button and observe the changes in the limits of the X-axis. Next, let's add axis labels. Under Axis Label, go to Label String, text box and type X-axis. Click on the Apply button to see the changes. Under Tick Properties, type 4 for major spacing and type 2 for minor ticks. Click on the Apply button. Notice the changes in the graph. To format Y-axis properties, select Y-axis in Edit drop-down. Choose to start at -1 and end at 11 and click the Apply button. Axis limits of Y-axis in the graph change accordingly. In Label String text box, type Y-axis and click on Apply to add Y-axis label. Next, we will change major spacing and minor ticks. Type 4 for major spacing and 2 for minor spacing of axis tick marks. Click on Apply. Now we will go to Tick Marks tab. Under Tick Marks tab, we can see pointing and drop downs. In the Draw on drop down, choose Tick Marks on normal side. Click on Apply. I will do this for both X and Y axis. These help to extend tick marks on both sides of the graph or on one side. Let's select Draw Grid Lines for X-axis. Click on Draw Grid Lines checkbox for major ticks and for minor ticks. Click on Apply. Select Y-axis in Edit drop-down. Checkbox for major ticks and for minor ticks for Y-axis. Click on Apply. This shows grids like a graph paper. I will uncheck the box for major and minor ticks grid. Click on Apply to remove the grid. I will do this for both X and Y axis. In the Edit drop-down, choose X-axis. Uncheck the box for major ticks and minor ticks. Click on Apply to remove the grid. Please try the following. Under Axis Label and Bar tab, change the font style and color of the font. Click on Close to exit the Grades Axis window and observe the changes. Let's add a title to the graph. Go to Plot and select Graph Appearance. The Graph Appearance window opens. In the Main tab, go to the Titles form. Type the title of the graph as Linear Graph. Click on Apply. Under Titles tab, notice the option to change the font type. Character size can be changed using the slider. Various colors are available in the color option. I will use the default values here. Click on Close to exit. Observe the changes in the plotted graph. Let us save the file with a different name. Click on File, Save As to save the changes in the project. Change to desktop directory. In the selection text box, change the file name I will type 2dplot.html and click on OK to save the project. Select File Exit in menu to close Grace. Now let's summarize. In this tutorial, we opened a Grace project, changed graph properties like line style, width and color, changed properties of symbols, adjusted global limits, adjusted axis tick marks and grid, and added title to the plot. As an assignment, generate XY data set to draw a parabola. Use integer values between -8 to +8 and plot a graph in Grace. Change color, add title and symbol. The completed assignment should look similar to this. This video at the following link summarizes the spoken tutorial project. Please download and watch it. The spoken tutorial project team conducts workshops and gives certificates. For more details, please write to us. Please post your timed queries in this forum. Spoken Tutorial project is funded by NMEICT MHRD Government of India. More information on this mission is available at this link. This is Rani from IIT Bombay. Thank you for joining.